Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 24 of the regular season, where the Astros win 5-0 over the Tampa Bay Rays. And we're going to start with pitching. We're going to start with Garcia, because, man, this is what is so difficult when evaluating Luis Garcia. Because there are games for Luis Garcia that are terrible. Right? Can't get out of the fourth inning and allow 7 runs. And then does this. And you might say, well, Weston, everyone has off games. And you're not wrong. But it's the severity and the frequency of his bad games that prevent him from being incredible. Tonight, however, was an incredible game for him. 7 strikeouts, 6 innings of shutout baseball, gave up a pair of walks, 2 hard hit balls, 15 swings and misses, let me correct myself. He dominated them. And it was apparent how good he was. He was making them whiff at everything. Don't like that. Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 24 of the regular season, where the Astros win 5-0 over the Tampa Bay Rays in a game that is just... That 5th inning was something. But we're going to save that because we're going to start with pitching. And we're going to start with Luis Garcia. And, man, Luis Garcia is a very hard player to evaluate. Because when he's bad, and when he's good, he's like this. And you might say, well, Weston, everyone has off games and good games. That's just how pitching works. And I would say you're correct. But it's the severity and the frequency of the off games that prevent him from being incredible. There's a reason that he can have back-to-back performances like he has had, where 7 shutout against Toronto, a top team in baseball, and then 6 shutout in Tampa against, at the moment, maybe the best team in baseball, and have an ERA that now is at 4. But again, this is why he still has that spot in the rotation. Because when he's at his best, he is utterly amazing and dazzles while dominating an elite team. 2 walks, 2 hard hit balls, 6 innings of shutout baseball, but 7 strikeouts and 15 swings and misses. Luis Garcia dominated that Tampa lineup. They couldn't make contact, and when they did, it was weak. It was probably the best pitching performance I've seen in person to this point. It's either this or McCullers last year in Tampa. It's very close neck and neck. I think McCullers went an extra inning and had a couple more strikeouts, but didn't have the shutout. So, to each their own, it's close. The bullpen was Speaking of great pitching, the bullpen was fantastic. Phil Maton had an inning of work, didn't give up any hard contact, no walks, no nothing. Rafael Montero came in, picked up a strikeout in his inning of work, no hard contact, no walks. And Ryan Presley in the 9th inning. I think it was really petty of the Astros to bring in Ryan Presley in the 9th inning of this game to more or less secure a shutout against the Rays, who had not been shut out to this point. I'm not saying that's what they did. But a game that's 5-0 against a team that has had 2 hard hit balls all night and couldn't hit anything with a sofa cushion? Why are you bringing in your closer in the 9th inning of a game that is just not necessary at all? You wanted to be the first one to shut him out. And hey, I'm into petty stuff, so I respect the hell out of that. And then you have the Astros offense that always felt like they had foot traffic, but didn't break through until the 5th inning. And that was an inning that was simultaneously the Astros doing the right things and the Rays shooting themselves in the foot royally. It's everything that I've praised about the Astros offense rolled into one little thing. It was put the ball in play and force the other team to make mistakes, and everyone pitches in, no one carries it. It was top to bottom. So to lead off the inning, Martin Maldonado strikes out, which is not ideal. And by the way, we might have to have the Martin Maldonado conversation, and while we're at it, maybe the Jose Abreu conversation. But we're going to save those for not this time, because I just want to be happy about the win that I watched. Anyway, Mauricio Dubon follows it up with a double. Cool. Then Jeremy Pena, another double. Even cooler. Now the Astros are on the board 1-0. Then Kyle Tucker with an RBI single. It's 2-0 Astros. Bregman would fly out, which wasn't great. But hey, the inning's not over with. You still got another out to work with. And boy, would they make the most of that out. Jose Abreu would then double to make it 3-0 Houston. And the next play is when the inning should have ended. It should have ended 3-0. And the Rays go, well, that wasn't great, but hey, at least we didn't embarrass ourselves. Corey Julks then lines one to left field. And Randy Arozarena, who I spent most of the video yesterday praising and how cool he is, which I still feel that way, tried to line it up, and he very didn't. And it was I could see it happening in real time, and like a second or two before he missed the ball, I was like, that's over his head. And most of the fans realized what was about to happen just a hair second before he did, and it was deer caught in headlights it was the sport equivalent of deer caught in headlights. Didn't line it up right, misread it to hell and back. It's over his head. The Astros are up 4-0, and then Jake Myers with an RBI single off of the glove of Wander Franco. It's 5-0 Houston. And it wasn't that they scored 5 runs in the inning. It was how they scored them and how the inning ended that really put the dagger in the back for Tampa. So the Astros get at least 1 out of the Tampa trip. So the Astros get at least 1 while in Tampa. They will go for a series win tomorrow when they send Hunter Brown to the mound to start and then finish the 6-game road trip, and the Rays will send Calvin Fouché to the mound. I will be here afterwards to talk about it. The game is at 6:40 Eastern, 7:40 Central. But for tonight, that is all I have. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Astros.